Yo, 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 it's your boy Neil. And I know that's totally out of character, but I thought I'd change it up a little bit. I want you to, of course, you're going to ding now. I want to take you on a journey of when I was bidding, and I decided that while I was bidding on some COVID face masks on B stock, I thought that I would record it and then overtalk it just for your pleasure. So yeah, bear with me. So I'm going to basically try and talk you through. This is a screenshot of my actual bidding process. It's shortened a little bit because it went on for a little bit longer, quite long. It's cut a bit because it went on for quite a long time, but you'll get the gist of basically what my thinking was behind me live bidding on about 20,000 COVID face coverings. But you'll see all the video and it will be explained then. So here we go. So this is a screenshot of my phone live, and I went on B stock and saw that they were selling these. I thought, okay, fair enough. These are the face masks. They're quite popular, not going away anytime soon. So I'm kind of looking here at exactly what is involved in currently what is going for about 500 quid currently. And if you look at there, all the items were the same. It's the face mask, so there's nothing too blown away by that. They're the ones that you see that everybody wears, and it's going for 425 quid. Now in my head, the quick maths shows me, I thought I'm not going to bid just yet. I just need to have a bit of a paranoia check. Now looking down there, and it says you've got 4 lots of 200 pieces per pack. So when it says the kind of what we're looking at there, it's basically £95 per pack, and that's £95 for 200 pieces, 200 face masks. And all those 4 items were the same. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm thinking, well, just on the maths, and it turns out that, well, that's a bloody good deal. It says 10 grand there. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's go on eBay. Let's see how much these are selling for on eBay. And I had a look at this listing, and this listing tells me, well, okay, this place is selling anywhere between, I think it's a quantity of 1 shield, make sure they're the same shields. That's a random picture of a mask, but it seems like they're selling these masks, you can buy 1. So they're splitting them and selling them individually, or 2 or 3 or 4. So if individually, they're selling at £2.49, including postage, which is negligible because these are flat, £2.50 per face shield. And the retail price for these is £95 for 200, which is under 50p. So the markup on this is incredible. So I'm starting to think, wow, actually, this is quite a deal. A bit of a deal if you buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. They're a little bit cheaper, but still, you're looking at, they're incredible. This one's 10 for £12.99. Well, the retail price that this auction has them set to would be for £9.50. No, it wouldn't. It's no, that's just stupid deal. 20 that is, so it's like £4. So they're making a huge markup. So I'm thinking to myself, there's money to be made here. And looking at these, there's another list in here for 3 at £4, pound postage, and £1 each. Well, again, we worked out that they're worth about 50p according to B stock. So I'm thinking to myself, cha-ching. Let's make sure this is me confirming that I'm making sure that these are the right masks, and then go back to here and going, right, well, they definitely are, and that's the mask, and there's half an hour, so I've got a bit of time. But I'm actually thinking here, it says total retail of 10.5 grand ex VAT. Well, that's not, no, this guy's selling them at, on eBay, even if you undercut some of those sellers, and those sellers have already sold thousands, they're banging them out. There's 20 grand's worth here. So I'm like, let's slide in with £1 grand. Let's just smash it out the park. So they're at 425. I'm going straight in at over £1 grand. Shipping's 11 quid, it's negligible. And there's VAT to be added on that, but we'll claim it back, there's no problem. So I slide straight in at that, and it sits at 525. Anyway, as you've just seen, another bit of a paranoia check. I'm thinking to myself, let's make sure after my last bidding issue, which I will come to in the future, which was a massive cock up that I'm trying to dig myself out of right now. Well, we'll come to that. I'm just making sure that I'm thinking correctly. So all the 4 items there, total retail is 10.5. there, I'm thinking to myself, well, as you can see, in the time that's passed, we're down to 7 minutes. It's ticking away. It was at 1,700 quid. Someone's bid me up. Bing, bang, bang. 1,900 quid. I'm like, I can place 2154. Let's go for a random number so I don't get picked at the post. And it goes straight in at 2.5. And I'm bidding up again. I'm like, let's stretch this because that's still 10%. Well, not quite 10%. It's probably about 12% of its retail value. But still, there's money to be made here. Definitely, easy money. So I'm thinking, right, 2.5 grand, no problem at all. I've got this all day long. 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it started off with 500 quid and I was like, bosh, I thought I've got this. So I've done them on paranoid checks. I've been on eBay to double check what they're charging, what they're at, and whether or not I sell them a pack of 200 or a pack of 1. This was a super simple and easy exercise. No. I've been outbid. And you see at the clock goes back to 4 minutes. So you can't snipe bid. Okay, no worries. No problem. We got this. But I'm thinking to myself, I know what I've got in the bank. I know what I've got to spend. This is still a great deal. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying because I was thinking I had this in the bag. I thought I had this in the bag when I put £1,000 on. But as always, there's somebody else there thinking the same sort of thing. So I'm thinking, so going back to what I was thinking, eBay listing wise, there's no real, I don't have to take pictures of 1,000 items. I don't have to check 1,000 items. These are all brand new excess stock. They're not returns. So it's simply bing bang, bish bash bosh. The listing would compile of setting up an eBay listing like that guy did. Of that is a 1 off, a 2 off, a 3 off, a 10 off, a 20 off. I'd need to spend about 2 hours making eBay listings, and that is it. Let it go, and then just ship as it comes in. They're flat. The shipping is easy. They'll go in poly. As you can see there, the 2.5 grand that I would have then had to pay that on blew my budget, which was around about 3. In the end, by the time the countdown was done, that's the price that it sold for. 3,325 plus £11 shipping. I was gutted. Really gutted. It topped my budget, but in all honesty, that is still a blinding deal because I still stand by the fact that there's 20 grand's worth of stuff there that would just sell. Simple as, low maintenance, ticking over. Yes, it would probably be sat out in the warehouse for a little while, but COVID's not going away, unfortunately, and these masks are here to stay, even probably beyond that. So let's just say that I was kicking myself because, you know what, I just think, and it's auction fever, but it isn't auction fever in a way because I know that there's money to be made here. So in the end, somebody else got it. But I know for a fact that the next time these lots come round, I'll be on them and I'll be bidding at higher than that because they're still worth it. Unfortunately, because I'm tied in and committed to some of the lots that I've got going on right now, I just didn't have the funds. But there we go. So that was me live bidding on, and my thought process behind bidding on some of these auctions. As you can see, I go through quite a bit of, and that's because I had myself over with some of the lots that I'd bought previously, of just going on B stock, seeing something, going cha-ching, doing it, buying it, and then not really, not putting enough thought into it. So I made sure that I was double checking, triple checking everything before I started bidding. And even when I was bidding, I was still going back to eBay and going, right, there's definitely money here, so there you go. Calculated, but not quite enough money in the bank. Thanks for watching. I hope that was interesting. Make sure that you give me a like and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, because YouTube tells me that most of the people that watch mine, only about 10% are actually subscribed. So I really want to grow this channel. As you can see, I've got my fingers in loads of different pies, and I'll share it with you guys. I'll share my journey, win or lose.